Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, of course, Mr. Backwoodz. Welcome back. I know it's been a little while since we posted a video. I actually started a new job recently. I've been settling in over there, and settling in quite nicely, I'll add. But y'all saw we got the chickens taken care of, got them some fresh feed and water. Went and paid a visit to Rosie. She is doing awesome. The chickens are getting big. Yeah, they're also getting quite friendly. They come right up to the door. You know, they don't mind me petting them and stuff like that. I actually snagged one up the other day and held it, and yeah, they're coming around quite nicely. But the reason for today's video, it's not exactly a project I intended on doing right now, but it's more out of necessity. So we bought this house a few years ago. We had too much water runoff going to the septic system, the septic tank itself. So the plumber I hired when we first bought to get everything checked out, he put the dishwasher as well as the bathtub drain off to a drain that was existing here that goes off into the woods. So that has now gotten clogged. I'm gonna dig it up. It's underneath the hose bib over here on the back of the house. Somebody didn't do a great job when they installed this thing. They left an open pipe right up under the actual hose spigot. So yeah, we're gonna be digging that up, checking out what's going on. If I can, I'm gonna clear the blockage. If not, I'll be going to the hardware store, grabbing some 3-4 inch pipe, because when I lay pipe, yeah, I like to lay big pipe. And look, no pun intended, I just don't like future clogs, okay? I actually ran a gray water line for my washing machine, and yeah, I went beefy. So we've had no issues to date with it. I did that about a year ago. So we're gonna hop over here and we're gonna dig up around this pipe and see if we can get the obstruction out. And if not, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of digging, because I'm gonna tell y'all, that's a good 50-foot trench, most likely, maybe 60. So that's all gonna be dug by hand by yours truly. So let's jump over here, take a look at the situation. All right, you guys, we are over here where the pipe is. I'm gonna go ahead and get it dug up and exposed and just see what we got on our hands here. The grass is getting cut tomorrow. I know it's a little high, but we're gonna work around it. So let's see what we can find. So we got the pipe exposed, and there lies the problem. In my opinion, there should have been no T here. I think their intention was to have the excess water from the spigot run off into this pipe as well. But look, you got an opening right there, and it's gonna get filled with debris and dirt. So we're gonna try to get this thing cleaned out, and rest assured, you guys, none of this is septic. I mean, I have dealt with septic lines, but this is not septic. This is simply water from the bathtub as well as the dishwasher. But let's see if we can poke in here and see what we got. I'm assuming there's going to be one heck of a clog going on here. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is trying to run a pipe snake down it and see if we can unclog this little 2-inch pipe and maybe even locate it where it's going into the woods. If we can get a snake in there and clean it and get it running again, find the opening out in the woods and get it draining properly, we will keep it, and I will just cap off this right here. Hopefully no more problems. But if we can't get it unclogged, we're just going to take the tee off and run brand new pipe all the way out to the woods. We'll probably do a bigger size pipe as well, probably upgrade it from here to the woods to a 3 to a 4-inch pipe. So let's see if we can find a pipe snake and run it down this thing and see what we got. Alright, so as you can see, we got the T cut out of there. I mean, it was barely even held together. It's just garbage. But what I'm going to try to do now is run a snake down this longer section of pipe. And if I can get it unclogged, yeah, we'll be good to go. But if I cannot, then we're going to have to consider digging a new trench, laying a new pipe. I got a makeshift pipe snake. It's pretty stout and strong. We're going to try to run it down here. Alright, so as y'all can see, I stuck the pipe snake down the pipe, and yeah, it came out of the ground, I'm gonna say 4 foot from the hole I've actually dug there. It's freaking hot outside. I'm sweating it like crazy, but we got to get this thing done, so we're gonna push on. This house was built in '77, so I'm guessing that this pipe has been in the ground for quite some time. So it needs replacing. We're gonna go ahead and start digging the trench out, and then I'm gonna have to go to town, grab some PVC pipe, and we are gonna get this thing replaced. If you're gonna fix it right. So we're gonna get to digging. We'll see y'all there. So it's broken right here, and it was shattered quite well. The whole bottom was split out of that. And now we have a piece there which feels pretty solid, and it doesn't feel clogged. Got some sludge that was down in that pipe, but what had been happening is essentially all the water from the bathtub and all had just been reaching that pipe and just pooling up out here. That's why the ground is so saturated and the grass grows extremely fast. So we're going to solve a couple problems at once here. But we're going to run a snake down that pipe. Let's see if it's clear. If we can find the end of it, run some water through it with the hose. See if it will actually flow freely, and if it will, we're just going to tie a piece of pipe from there to there, and we'll have this thing wrapped up. Alright, so it felt pretty clear when I was using the fish tape or the pipe snake. I've always told you guys the right tools are the ones you have. That is actually not a pipe snake at all, but it works perfect and it's quite sturdy, so I can actually push any obstructions out the way, which is nice. But that is actually the metal ring from my kids' trampoline, the actual netting, the safety netting, which we never even installed. I stole it from it, and it is doing quite well. I went ahead and extended it, made it a whole lot longer, and we're going to try to shove this thing in here and see what we get. Alright y'all, so I have officially snaked this thing for about 50 to 60 feet, clean onto the woods line. There are no obstructions whatsoever. Now, I'm not sure if, it's running to the septic, I don't know, or if it's just run out there and they have some kind of gravel under the ground, but either way, I'm happy with it. I ran my hose into it, about 40-50 foot of water hose into the existing pipe, and I turned the water on and let it run for a good 5-10 minutes. I had no backflow, all the water is going somewhere, so that pretty much makes my job easy. I am very, very happy about it. So all I got to do now is replace, like, I don't know, 7-8 foot section of 2-inch pipe right here, and a couple of couplings, some pipe glue, and yeah, we are good. But I'm going to show you guys. I turned the water on, and this thing, it just keeps flowing for days. So I'm going to show y'all how much hose I got in this thing so you'll see just how clear it is. This hose is in there a ways. And it'll also kind of get some water in there to clean that pipe out. Yeah, still going. Got a kink in her, but yeah, as you can see, she was flowing quite nicely. But basically, I just wanted to show you guys just how much hose was in there. Let y'all know that there are no obstructions, so I do not have to trench out 60 feet and put a brand new pipe in. Yeah, to say I'm a happy fella, yeah, that's an understatement. But my hands are dirty. I'm gonna go get cleaned up, and I'm gonna head off to Ace and grab some 2-inch pipe and some couplings. We're gonna come back, fix this up, cover it up, and we'll be good as new. Boom. Got it glued in, looking lovely. All right, you guys, as you can see, I'm absolutely filthy. I've been playing in the mud, which I actually truly don't mind, but y'all saw we got the pipe in. Turns out I did not have to go to the store and buy any. I made a couple phone calls. My buddy lives down the road. He's been a plumber for most of his life, and yeah, he had some electrical conduit, 2-inch conduit laying around the house. Even had the bell in, so I didn't even need a coupling at all. And for a drain line, that will work very well. You know, if it's a pressurized line, if it's you know, a sewer line, I would recommend going out and buying the correct pipe and couplings. But for this, like I say, simply a gray water drainage line. It's not gonna hurt a thing. But I wanted it to kind of be a message that you do the work yourself, you can save a whole lot of money. It's simple jobs like this, just with a little sweat equity, a little hard work, a little elbow grease. You know, you can save yourself several hundreds of dollars. You know, a plumber probably would have charged $200 or $300 to come out and do this. Well, I didn't have to pay a thing. It's literally cost me $0. I already had pipe glue in the shed, and it wasn't that bad of a job. And now my wife won't complain whenever there's water building up in the tub, because she don't like a lot of water getting down there by her feet. So now it should drain very, very well. I'm gonna go test it out in a few minutes, but first we are going to fill this dirt back in. So let's jump over there, get it filled back in, and this job, yeah, it'll be done. All right, you guys, we got this project finished up. So as you can see, boom, I mounted it up a little bit so that way it has some room to settle, and it's also pretty wet right now. With that leak under there for that long, yeah, it was pretty sloshy. So now it'll actually be able to dry out since we fixed the problem. And let that be a lesson, you guys. You can always put your mind to it, do some hard work, and get the job done. So always have faith in yourself. Also, the cabin. All right, the cabin is going to be the next project we're going to be tackling. We're going to be turning it into like a guest house, tiny house kind of deal. We got to clean it out and get to work on refurbishing that place, kind of renovating it, get it set up real nice, possibly even a game room. But truly appreciate you guys. You know I couldn't do any of this without you guys. So many thanks for watching. I appreciate you checking out the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about what we did today. And the next project will be the cabin, and we'll be starting on it real soon. Much love, you guys. We'll see y'all on the next one.